So we caught up to Shannon Lawlor, the artist for this year's poster. Hello, congratulations.
Thank you, Zoe, very much. So
Very
happy to
well
be here.
deserved.
Thank you kindly.
Very.
Yes.
So tell me about this. This is so beautiful. The eye, it
Thank
captivates
you.
you. It's such beautiful. It's almost like it's a photograph. It's so real.
Yes, that's. I hear that a lot about my work. I paint in acrylic on Baltic birch.
Okay.
High realism, as you can see. I've been painting full time for 11 years, and I applied for the Hampton Classic poster, and I think I sent in probably 8 images, and they chose this piece, which is titled Flexible Soul. And it's a 2-foot by 3-foot acrylic, like I said, and this is a 21-year-old Irish sport horse that is still jumping and winning in the Grand Prix rings today. He's a well-known stallion, but I thought, obviously the Hampton Classic maybe felt so too. His soulfulness represented what happens at the Classic, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. So that's a little bit of background behind the painting. And yeah.
Do you paint from a photograph? How do you usually do it?
I actually do. I take all my own reference photos. On occasion, I'll buy a photo from another artist for copyright reasons to use as reference. But this one, I photographed this horse a year ago at another jumping event in Canada, where I'm from. And I worked hard all week to photograph horses, and this one happened by accident, and it ended up to be the best one that I came up with all week.
So do you mostly do horses? Or do you do all of
Yeah, I actually do, and I do a lot of commission work for people with other four-legged friends. I do pet portraits, and I'm here to support the ASPCA today.
Wow. So a percentage of, how are you supporting it?
Yes, exactly. The percentage of the sales of this piece will go towards the ASPCA to support our less fortunate four-legged friends. So I'm an advocate for them at home, and I wanted to make a presence here when I came down to the States because it happens everywhere. Nobody's immune. None of these animals are immune to the unfortunate situation they find themselves in. So that's my way of giving back.
Well, we're so grateful. Were you so happy when you heard that you were the...
Truthfully, yes. Actually, I got the email.
Such an honor. I mean,
Yes.
there's so many people.
Many up against. I was up against many wonderful artists.
The posters have always been a favorite of mine, just from every year. So
Yes,
nice.
it's an absolute honor. In fact, I read the email and I checked to see if they sent it to the right person because I was like, this can't be true. It was. It's definitely a highlight in my career. There's no doubt about it. So
Well, it's well deserved. You
honor.
captured such a moment.
Thanks.
And you really captured the soul, and we're just so thrilled to have this be the poster.
Same here.
Congratulations.
I'm happy to be here.
And
Thank you.
You know what? Any of our viewers can come on down. And where are you located? You have a booth, right?
I have a gallery in Stable Row. Yes.
Stable Row.
All week.
So they can come down and see all your other work. You have other work too, or just?
I have all original acrylic paintings on display that are for sale, and the percentage of the proceeds will go to the ASPCA this week.
So we just had to come over to Stable Row, where Shannon Lawlor has her gallery. Oh, I'm so glad we came over here. This is fantastic.
Thank you for making the trek over to Stable Row. Yes. Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell our viewers, if they wanted to know more about you, can you tell them your website?
Absolutely. I have a strong online presence. It's shannonlawlor.com. And I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the good stuff and social media, you bet.
Well, this is fantastic. We're standing in front of, what was the name of this one?
The name of this painting is Piaf.
It's beautiful, and it's so large.
It's a large piece.
What size is it for our viewers?
It's 4 feet by 5 feet, and it depicts a Polish Arabian stallion, and he was named after a high-level dressage move. So the word piaf is very common in the dressage world. So
Do you do a lot of large ones, or is this?
I do actually, but this is the largest piece, and you will see several large pieces in the booth here today.
So what made you decide to make this one a large one? Just that moment?
Yeah, just the moment, and I was actually inspired by George Stubbs, who did Whistle Jacket in England hundreds of years ago, and I wanted to try and make something. George actually inspired me to do a large piece like this.
Well, you did it well. It looks beautiful. I love it. It's going to
Thank
look
you,
fantastic
Zoe.
in someone's house.
Sure
So I wanted to talk about behind us. There's you painted a saddle and some boots, and you just did such an amazing job. Can you tell me about tell me about you. You bought these pieces used?
I did. These are non-functional saddles. They were at one time and have been ridden in many miles, and I bought them from the used tack shop. Did lots of prep work, painted them up, and they are high-end decor items for your equestrian lifestyle home.
I love them. They're so fun, and they look beautiful. There's nothing like painted leather. It's just so pretty. Was it hard to do?
It wasn't actually. It was a bit of a fun craft for me after the highly rendered pieces that I do.
Yeah.
This was a kind of a little departure that brought me a lot of joy actually to do something different, but still embrace the equestrian lifestyle that we love.
Okay, so then we have another picture of a horse with his eye.
Right.
Its eye.
I just wanted to embrace the freeness and the fluidity of the horses that we all love, and the feeling of freedom actually, and introduce another element of movement and air in this piece. So that was my goal in this, again, a very large piece.
I love this one. I love how you did the water.
Thank you. And I need to remind myself, I think I did after I finished painting it, to never do another painting with water in it. It was extraordinarily difficult, but challenging and good as an artist. And again, introducing another element that we can't live without, which is water. So there's a few things going on there that are kind of fun.
It's really nice.
Yeah. And this is a very endearing stallion that I saw last summer. His name was Flamboyant, and so this painting is called Flambeau, and he was a high-level dressage horse.
Beautiful. I love it. I love how he's coming out of the light.
Yes, thank you. And this piece I named Hero. He is a grade Percheron stallion from Canada that I felt kind of embraced the ASPCA, you know, the feeling of freedom and that they all need good homes. And again, just the beautiful wind and hair in there. And these two pieces are, of course, anybody here that's jumping and competing this week, they will resonate with that crowd. Both hunter-jumper pieces and kind of getting into the soul of the horse. So. And some horseshoes, one with the horse's hoof in it, just for fun, and another old polo shoe on the bottom.
I love these with the horses jumping. They're so fun.
Thank you.
They're really fun.
Yes, these are called Hang Time 1 and Hang Time 2.
I don't know if I've ever seen a painting with that view.
The negative space is significant in these, and the Hampton Classic did a ladies' leather handbag with these images on them with Gigi New York.
Saw that.
Aren't they fun?
Yes, they look great.
Yes, thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, so thank you so much. This is so nice, and I just want to let our viewers know that all of these works are for sale, including the original piece that was used for the poster. So
Yes,
that's exciting.
absolutely.
And as you said, 10%?
10% of the proceeds of the sale of the paintings go to the ASPCA. So, and I'm here all week in Stable Row. Come by and meet us and see the art.